Hello traders, this is Mike Hamilton, and I think there are three things in trading you need. I'm just going to go through those now. We're looking at the pound US dollar. The three things I think you need are fibs, RSI or stochastics. They operate very, very similar ways, and timing. And the reason why I've suggested those three things are the key tools is that I think to unlock the code of trading, you need to combine those elements to work out where this market is going to go. Now, one thing I did miss on this pound was when I bought this and got this little move up here, what I should have realised is that was moving into, it pushed it into a sell area, a sell zone. So by the time I got to my desk this morning, a lot of this move was already out of the way, and I am not that great at getting into moves that are halfway going. I prefer to get in to find these setups here and trade them. Unfortunately, I missed them. So I have revised the way in which I'm going to trade data from now on. I'll go through that in a minute. But you can see a couple of other pointers. The stochastics on the 60 minutes was very high. It was this MACD was struggling to. This is a sign of a very weak chart. If you've got spending all this time below this midline on the MACD, that is a chart that is really, really struggling. And of course, the daily, we had this three-wave move. The trend was very, very clearly down. So the last thing I want to do is I did do what I called a cheeky trade, but it very quickly got stopped out, so I left it. But that proves the importance of preparation and getting in on these moves as early as you possibly can to the trend of the daily. Okay, so let's have a look at what's left us now. So we're sitting on this key level of support here. We've got rate decision tomorrow and FOMC. So rate decision on Thursday, isn't it? Got FOMC tomorrow. FOMC is typically a good day to just not be at your screens, take the day off, because the chances of a good move on FOMC are normally not great. So we've got a fib support here, we've got moving averages holding up here really, really well, and these are the moving averages 20, 100 and 200 that the main market is keeping its eyes on. You can see we're getting a pinch here. All these moving averages are coming together and looking as if we're going to get some kind of cross. So is that going to cross the downside and this whole thing is going to roll over? Or are we going to put some sort of reversal bar in here, so dip underneath, find all this support and begin to push our way out of here. Seeing as that is such a weighty seller's bar, I think what might happen is we could shuffle back up to this area here and then just roll over. In other words, I think we'll see a mirror of this. And then if we can, we've got other levels of support. Let's just see if one of these levels of support holds. So what I would do here is, if I am going to trade this, I would look to see if we can retrace to 530 and then make our way down. If we close above 530 tomorrow, that is a very positive signal. So keep shorting to the trend, or keep trading to the trend, I should say, until it stops. Until we get a reversal pattern. And that reversal pattern could be good, strong reversal patterns normally take three waves, particularly if they have been quite a lot of selling. And this last year had a lot of selling, so that took to stop that momentum took a lot of energy, a lot of bulls to step in and build a base on that one. Okay, so that's the pound US. Let's have a look at the into. You can see we're getting some kind of bounce on this. This is the hourly. I put this major resistance level in too late, but in future I will make sure I've done that preparation. The fibs, I kept the fibs on this level. And you can see we have still been playing to the fibs because it was this level here, this fib level here, that we bumped into yesterday. Three-wave move to the downside today. The third wave was completed today, and then down we came. Where can we go on this one? If we repeat the pattern of last week, we could see another big push into this area of resistance before getting another leg down. But at the moment we're even struggling with this level here, this level from all of this support. But my overriding message to you is it's the trend traders who make the money. Stick with the trend because it's your friend until it ends. That should be your mantra. I mean, that seller's bar, to me, that's just short covering. A lot of traders made a lot of money on the downside, buying back the position, creating a little bit of a push up. So I'm still expecting some downside on that, on DAX. Switching back to Forex, Euro US, selling here. So I think we see a push into 110.30. That could be a potential next level, next leg down. Yeah, it's a pretty bearish bar down there. I think we're actually going to come down to this trend line here. You can see the way that widening sort of funnel is operating. So I think we need to really sort of flush this one out and get the traders, get the bulls back in. I think this needs to drop down to this level and then pick up a bit down there. But yeah, that could change sooner than that, but that's certainly what I'm looking for. So a retest, so short for around about the 110 area is potentially the start of the next leg down. So 50 points up from here. The yen pairs are well and truly into their correction. It looks as if this 50 EMA is begging 187.50, so that's shortable at 189.70. Seeing as it's Fed FOMC day tomorrow, I will just concentrate on the Euro US. Euro yen, obviously it's very, very similar. It's struggling. All those moving averages look as if they want to cross. So that's shortable at 135, 135.20. I think this has got the look of, for chart patterns, I think this has got the look of head and shoulders. Got a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and this is the neckline. So yeah, I think we've still got time to get short this. If we can just get short into here, I think, or obviously, the higher we get short, the better. Any sort of push up into here will be terrific. Not sure we're going to get it, but tomorrow I will look for that. But I think the most realistic short level is that 135.20 for this to come down and come and test these low levels. Okay, because if I put a line along here, you can see how important that line has been. and yesterday we tested it, and today we closed underneath that level. Okay, that's the lowest close since about the 25th of May. Right, gold, the strength of the dollar is snuffling out any up moves in the gold, and the oil is struggling as well. We've got Invents tomorrow, so I'll be steering clear of that. I don't think that's a holding bar. I still think that will potentially pull back. Any pullback to 50, 55, 60, I think will be sold into, and then we'll see another leg down eventually. But we could potentially get down to 45. We've certainly got a lot of support here, and that has had a reasonable drop. So anything can happen. All right, so that's the main thing I'm looking at. I'm looking at, I'll concentrate on the Euro US and see if we get another leg down tomorrow. Otherwise, I will steer clear. Not much else to report. You can see the strength of the dollar and US dollar CAD. Close to that resistance area. If the FOMC minutes are dovish, in other words, it looks as if we are still a little way off a rate rise, that could drop. But actually I'm going to take that off because there's nothing else to measure that against. So I'm much better off. I don't want to start putting in trend lines before they've actually been rejected and set. That fib level up there, 837, is fine for now. Might see that tested, and if that fails up there, then that could potentially be a great short. We are seeing divergences on this MACD at the moment. This divergence here called that short nicely. So I'll keep you updated on this one. But that's all I'm looking at. The pound Aussie dollar. Oops. Okay, sorry about that interruption. And you can see, this pound Aussie is struggling up here. It's at a great height. So it's very optimistic of me to expect that to keep going on. But all I'm doing is I'm in the business of just following the trend. The trend was up, so I just waited to see if that could pick itself up. I think we may winch our way down here somewhere. If that is going to get another leg up, that's going to need a decent pullback, I think. All right, I'll leave it there, and then catch up with you tomorrow. Okay, thanks, bye.